The Rising of the Shield Hero, Volume 2, Chapter 32. Reward. Fyodor is wearing my mantle as we head to the weapon shop. Hey, lad. The old man waves as we approach. Did something happen? Yeah, wait a moment. The old man closes the weapon shop and guides us. We arrived at the magic shop where I received the magic book. Oh my. The aunt from the magic shop beams when she sees the old man. Why did you guys come in? Right. Fyodor, don't change into your true form until I permit you to. Okay. At the back of the magic shop, there was a workplace that smelled of nature. We were guided to the workplace. The ceiling was quite high, about 3 meters. In the middle of the floor was a magic square with a crystal. I'm sorry it's a little crowded because I'm working. No, it's fine. Anyway, is there any clothing for children here? This auntie from the magic shop is an acquaintance that can help you. That's right. She removed the crystal and puts on an old design sewing machine on a pedestal. Remember the bobbin machine? That one from Sleeping Beauty. Is this child really a demon? Yeah, let me take off the mantle first before she changes. Fyodor, return to your original form. There should be enough room in her for her original form. In here for her. Okay. When I give the command, Fyodor removed the mantle and returned to her original form. Oh my! Oh dear! The magic shop auntie looked at Fyodor, who returned to her Fyodorial queen form in surprise. Is this all right? The scene is very strange due to Fyodor's voice contrasting with her body. Even though it is a fantasy world, it's still weird. I looked towards Raftalia. What is it? Nothing. That reminds me, Raftalia is also a demi-human. Now that I think about it, in the past where I could feel something like romance, I might have been very excited. It seems Moriyasu was the same, though that's in the past. So what clothes do you need? Could you make something that won't break when it transforms? Strictly speaking, I'm not sure I can make clothes. What? Hiro-sama, what do you see? A magic shop and a witch. That's right, I only have some knowledge on transformation. Though I don't really understand the common sense of this world, I know that witches can transform into animals. Oh my. It takes a great amount of magical power and a very troublesome procedure to transform yourself into an animal. Wouldn't it be bothersome to put on clothes every time you transformed? So it seems it's possible for witches to transform. The auntie answered while working in the bobbin. By appearances alone, it resembles a sewing machine from my world. Staying in her true form at home is fine, but if she transformed in a crowded place, it would be pretty serious. Yeah, that's right. Clothes are my main concern. Walking around naked would stand out. Therefore, it would be best if the clothes could be stored safely when transformed and re-equipped when reverting. I see. True, if the clothes just disappear after transforming, that problem would be solved. It's a technique passed down by a demon category of demi-humans. A famous one is a vampire's mantle. Yeah, like when they transform into bats or wolves. That's in this world too? Well, the bobbin machine makes the materials for those clothes. Interesting. What do those clothes transform to? Strictly speaking, what are clothes? Something visible to others, correct? I tilted my neck and gave the auntie of the magic shop a puzzled look. What does that mean? What I mean is, the item can transform thread into magical power and magical power to threads. Therefore, the user can change the thread to magical power at any time. To put it simply, the user can change the thread to magical power and vice versa. Oh, I understand. Yeah, she had to repeat herself, but... Now I understand why the old man from the weapon shop brought us here. It'll certainly be weird to call these clothes. When not in human form, the magical power circulates the body and takes shape once back to human form. This is Fyodor-chan, right? Turn the wheel on this slowly. Okay. Fyodor begins to slowly turn the wheel on the bobbin machine. A thread comes out immediately and the auntie wraps it around a spool. Then thread starts to gather on the spool. It feels weaker. This changes magical power to threads. It should be tiring, but I just need a little more to make clothes. Interesting. Fyodor is still a child who barely 1 week old. Fyodor looks tired when spinning the machine. Endure it. I'll promise you something. Food? Delicious food? Yeah. I'm a man who keeps his promises. I'll let you eat your fill of delicious food later, Fyodor. I'll do my best. Fyodor begins to energetically turn the bobbin machine. Yay, I'll do my best. The auntie seems surprised at the speed. Old man, I owe you a meal. Are you free after this? I left a note at the shop explaining I'll be closed until early afternoon. What are you going to treat me to, lad? How about this? Can you prepare a big iron plate? What are you going to use that for? I'm going to cook. The lad's home cooking? I was expecting something different. What was that? I'm slightly offended by the old man's disappointed expression. Oh well, what did I expect? Raftalia, go to the market and get meat, vegetables, and charcoal. Fyodor can eat enough for 5 people. Understood. I handed some silver coins to Raftalia to go shopping. Food, food. Fyodor was in high spirits when spinning the bobbin machine. That's enough. You can stop spinning now. After a while, auntie told her to stop. Will there be more food if I turn it more? No, you can stop. Yay! Fyodor returned to her original form. Master, food. Hold on a bit. Fyodor sounded very disappointed. Raftalia hasn't returned yet, so there is no food. When we leave the shop, return to your humanoid form. Okay. Do you really understand? Do you really? Oh, whatever. You can use this to make your clothes. Magic Shop Auntie shows us the thread. I will go ask someone who knows how to weave this. I'll have high hopes for that fellow. Fyodor, let's go. What should I tell the young lady who went shopping? Tell her we'll be waiting at the gate that leaves Castlestown. Understood. Following the old man from the weapon shop, we left the magic shop. As for the fee, I'll be sending it to the weapon shop. How much would that be? I asked a little anxiously. Making the magic string because the crystal is expensive. I'll charge Hiro-sama 50 silver. Damn, Fyodor is expensive. In the future, we need to be careful with clothes. It's like wearing money. We head to the weaver with the thread. This is some unusual material. I could do a lot with this. Go to the dressing room and measure your size. I should be able to complete the dress tonight. You can pick it up later. We went straight to the dressing room. Although there was only a mantle, it took a while. Still took a while. Wow, this is a very cute child. The sales clerk is a girl with glasses and a scarf. She seems a little plain. By that, I mean she looks like the kind of girl from my world who would write doujinshis. Her wings are just like an angel. She seems similar to a demi-human. I'll work on your order now. Is that so? The old man puts a hand on my shoulder. There are demi-humans who have hands or feet that resemble birds, but this child only seems to have wings, so it's pretty great. Fyodor tilted her neck while looking up at the sales clerk. Yeah, this fellow is a demon that can transform into a humanoid. When she reverts to her true form, her clothes break. Interesting. So that's why you need clothes made from magical power. Her glasses gave off a dangerous light. As I thought, this girl reminds me of an otaku. I feel a little nostalgic because I had an acquaintance selling doujinshis within a circle. She would often give me admission tickets for the whole circle and was quite friendly. There's no such thing in a different world. This material is perfect for a one-piece dress. It will be unaffected as well since it'll turn to magic. Sure. Fyodor is measured again, and she puts on her mantle, and the clerk starts designing something. I want to see her true form. Fyodor looked at me with a troubled face. I gulped and looked around. It seems to just barely fit here. Fyodor's changed form will just barely fit under the ceiling, less than 2 meters. Can you sit down? Yeah, that's good. Fyodor changed back to her demon form while paying attention to the ceiling and stared at the girl. Oh, this gap is good. Not even being shaken by Fyodor's true form, the dressmaker can do it. As expected of a character who sells doujinshis, I'm glad this is a different world. I bet a ribbon will suit her. Fyodor's next size is measured by the dressmaker and begins to design clothes again. Well, I'm going to wait for the materials to arrive. She seemed excited while answering. This fellow is a good craftsman, I guess. She's the type to be absorbed in her work and will accomplish it by all means. Well, it will be completed tomorrow. That's fast. How much is this going to cost in total? I recommended you to this place, so it should be around 100 silver pieces. I received a shock. Fyodor, do you understand? I spent a large sum of 400 silver pieces on you. I will expect you to work diligently. Okay. That's, isn't it 450? Do you really understand? We left the shop with Fyodor in her human form. We joined up with Raftalia, who was waiting at the gate of the castle town. Now, Fumi-sama, I bought the ingredients you asked for. Fyodor cost 400 pieces of silver. Raftalia was cheaper. Please don't say it like I'm a cheap woman. Is this going to be okay? All right, old man, bring the iron plate. Fyodor, get a cart and carry it from the weapon shop. Okay. All right. Fyodor left the old man in the weapon shop and came back pulling a cart. Why is she pulling it in a human form? An iron plate within the size I was imagining was within the cart. All right. Let's leave the castle town and go to the riverbank near the grassy plains. We arrived at the riverbank. I took out the iron plate, put it on a griddle, and immediately put charcoal under it. Raftalia and old man, take care of the fire. Yeah. Okay. As expected of the old man at a weapon shop, it seems managing fire is his forte. What about Fyodor? Stand watch so that the balloons don't approach us. Okay! I thought Fyodor to do something else because she was likely fail doing anything here. I cut the meat and vegetables that Raftalia brought in appropriate sizes and put it near the grill. Lad, the charcoal is ready. Yeah. Raftalia and the old man heated the plate as per my instructions, so I put the fatty meat under the grill for the oil. Then I spread the vegetables and meat so that they aren't directly on top of the fire. You sure are skillful. I used a stick and a knife to turn the meat and vegetables so that they don't burn. Well, this should be fine. Yep, today's lunch is a barbecue by the riverbank. Fyodor's reward. Fyodor, it's ready. Okay. Fyodor was already drooling from the smell when she took the skewer I handed her. Yay, this is delicious. Fyodor starts throwing meat and vegetables that were cooked into her mouth. Hey, don't eat everything. This is for everyone. Okay. Fido nodded while stuffing her mouth. Do you really understand? Let's eat, I guess. Okay. Sure. I distributed the meat and vegetables onto some leaves and handed it to Raftalia and the old man. Oh, this is delicious. I'm surprised grilled meat tastes so good. For some reason, this dish that Nafumi-sama makes is strangely delicious. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm not flattering you. Why does it taste so good? The old man looked at his plate with a puzzled expression. It's probably the result of the cooking skill from my shield. The power of the shield? Well, at least I think so. From the corner of my sight, I see barbecue is now available. Quality good to great quality. To think that such a strange icon would exist. This is a mysterious shield. I'm quite envious. I can't take it off, so it's quite inconvenient. Not to mention the non-existent offensive power. Alright, there was a special effect from the Bee-Needle shield that I can counterattack enemies with called Shield of the Needle. Although the enemy would have escaped before I beat it, unless it's slow like a balloon. As expected, even if the demon runs away, I'm at a disadvantage. Sometimes a smart monster would ignore me and aim for Raftalia. Haven't you become quite strong? I don't know, compared to the other heroes. Is that so? Are the legendary weapons that powerful? That's right, I learned from experience. I see. Then, because skills can be acquired in various ways, the power of a legendary weapon is way above average. Moreover, accumulating status improvements whenever a shield is unsealed is good. There are a bunch of conditions that unseal new shields, such as absorbing monsters and other materials, leveling up in the skill tree. Besides, any exclusive effects any shield that was mastered gives permanent bonuses. Even a weak shield could be helpful if I unseal it. Due to the equipment bonuses carrying over, the more shields I unseal, the stronger skills I can use. I can see how many bonus stats I got. My stats are in general higher than Raftalia's. Maybe it's because I'm a hero. Especially in the aspect of defense. I have 3 times more, and that's not including the permanent bonuses from mastered other shields. Because I originally never attack, all the gear went to Raftalia. After all, the potential ability as a hero of the shield is in defense. The price of that is 1/10 of the attack. The difference between a resident of this world and a hero would be from any effects granted by this shield. Otherwise, I can never beat a monster with just defense. After all, the only reason a hero is different from a normal person was because of the legendary weapon. It could be considered that you are only a hero because you have the legendary weapon. I hate it, but I am only a hero because of this shield. It seems there is influence from being the companion of a hero. Raftalia is superior to normal demi-humans because the ability from Slave Trainer, Shield, and Fido's ability are on par with her despite the level difference. I don't know how much the fact of growth correction had, but it seemed to be quite large. The effects of Slave Trainer Shield and Demon Trainer Shield are good. I wonder what effects Friend Shield would have, if that even exists. It seems the existences called companions are essential for a hero. Friend, an existence I don't have. I see. It seems heroes really are different from us commoners. That seems to be the case. Traveling around the world, absorbing various demons and materials to grow stronger. Honestly, there's just so much more to examine. I don't understand how much I can improve the shield. But if I don't do anything, the wave of disaster will strike. I don't know how many times it will come either. It has been twice already, maybe 5 times, 10 times, or even 100 times. I don't know. Whatever it is, I just can't sit around and do nothing. That reminds me, there seems to be a worrisome shield called Curse Series. At that time, when I almost lost Raftalia, the Curse Series was really released, and started eroding the shield. I've looked for that skill tree many times. However, I can't find it no matter how hard I look. I'll try asking for help. Curse Series. I hesitated to ask. I only type in that sentence. Besides, I checked it many times. I feel a shock in the letters change. Curse Series. Armor that grants power and consumes the user. Hero, do not use it. However, I decided to stay away from this topic. When I need it, the power will appear. The shield seems to have many limitations. Master, there's no more meat. What? When I look, there is no more meat. Everyone has already finished eating the stuff I prepared. All that's left there are vegetables. Is it already over? Fido still wants to eat more. Well, go to the forest and catch 5 Usapito. I'll cook those too. Okay. Fido rushed to the forest at full speed. Oh man, that was delicious. Totally worth it. If you think that, then discount the price of the clothes. Lad, there's already a heavy discount. If it's a large loss, if I discount any more. Oh well, we barbecued next to the riverbank till evening and then called it a day. By the way, Fido caught 10 Usapito. I barely had time to eat, mostly managing the barbecue and dismantling Usapito to roast. Yay! Yeah, now my phone is dying. I can't record anymore.